Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video. We're going to be talking about the ending scene of The Boys Season 4 and how it may be setting up for Season 2 of Gen V. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Boys. This one's going to be doing another video after the Season 4 finale. We're going to be discussing the major ending that we had for Episode 8 and how I think this could blend into Gen V and how it could be Gen V set up for Season 2. So, if you haven't seen the finale of The Boys Season 4 yet, highly recommend to go ahead and watch that before you watch this video. I'm assuming if you're still here, you have seen the episode, so let's get right into it. So, yeah, they massively set a lot of stuff up. They ended Season 4 in a very major way. And we're going to have, obviously, more discussion videos over the next few days kind of going over some of this stuff and some of the theories that I have for the final season, because that is exactly what we're doing. We're jumping into, guys, the final season of The Boys. And we are also jumping into the second season of Gen V. Now, as for both of those, Gen V, I believe, is going to be probably at some point next year. Maybe September 2025, like they did the first season, you know what I'm saying? And then 2026, I think, is when we'll get the final season of The Boys. Because I do think they're going to take their time with it. At least I would hope so. I actually rather they would take 2 years off, honestly. Let the final season get some hype a little bit, than just rush out a final season in like less than a year, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they could do it, you know, but from what I've heard, Season 5 of The Boys is only starting to film in November. So if it only starts to film in November, you ought to know that like it's only going to be like late 2025 at the earliest we would get the final season of The Boys. So it's gonna be a little bit. So the point I'm, trying to make here is that we have a while to theorize. We have a while to prepare for the end of this show. And honestly, I'm glad, because I don't want it rushed for one thing, and I don't want the show to be over for another thing. I want to live in the show for as long as I can, because honestly, it's been one of my favorite shows of this decade, the 2020s, hands down. The Boys has been excellent. It's been absolutely incredible, and I'm not ready to say goodbye to it yet. But in terms of Gen V setup and in terms of Season 2, I think that's the big thing that we're going to have to kind of point towards now, because Kate and Sam are two of the biggest characters from the Gen V show. And obviously, they just took Frenchie and Kimiko and everybody away from each other. Now, Starlight got away. That's one thing to point out. Starlight went up in the sky and she got away. So I don't know what that means, whether she'll go and try to, go back to someone. I mean, I don't know. But here's the thing, right? They've set a lot of stuff up. A-Train is still just out there. We haven't seen A-Train yet. I feel like he'll play a major role in that first episode. Annie's probably going to go to him, you know what I'm saying? And we're probably going to have a lot of stuff going down here, because this season ended in a much more out there fashion than the other three seasons. Homelander won at the end of this season. I mean, he fully did. He gained control, he took care of a problem, and he completely came out on top, which again is cool, because it's that final doom and gloom before the final season, because you know that they're going to take Homelander out, they're going to take him down, but they gave him that one final W before that happened, which I thought was interesting. Now, my biggest question about this, and the thing that I'm honestly curious to see what you guys have to say, and the thing that would really bring a lot of hype up to this season, are some of these characters going to go to Gen V Season 2, right? Like, are some of these characters going to be in Gen V Season 2? Like Frenchie or Kimiko or stuff like that? Because, obviously, Kate and Sam are in that show. They're one of the leads. So it's like, that's how they hook you to watch it, you know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, if you guys saw my reviews for Gen V Season 1, you'll know that I wasn't the biggest fan of the show, obviously, and I've made that point very clear. I hope that Season 2 is a much better season in quality. However, I will say this, if they put Frenchie or Kimiko or some of these other characters in Gen V, that's gonna have a lot of, crazy outcomes. So, I don't know. Is that what we're going for Gen V Season 2? Are we gonna get at least a cameo of some of these characters that were captured at the end of this season? Kind of feels like it may go that way. So, if that's the case, Gen V, I would say, is turning into a very necessary show to watch. It's borderline forced, I would say. Because, I mean, you could get actual story progression in that show in between seasons, you know? So they're very much making it a point to say, watch Gen V. Like, watch Gen V. You can't miss Gen V. So I'll be watching it. I mean, I was going to watch it regardless, but I'll for sure be watching it now because now there's, you know, there's possibilities of some of these characters from the main show. Although, kind of a scummy move on their part, I'm not going to lie, if they kind of forced feed Gen V into our faces, you know, and kind of force some of these characters in Gen V for a little bit just to get people to watch, you know. But I'll say this, Kate and Sam as characters in the main series, The Boys, they're not really anything major so far. I mean, they captured them, yes, but they're still not like big characters yet. So hopefully in the final season, they do have a lot of development because we have 8 episodes left of this show, and that's it, you know, which is a crazy thing to think about. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is Season 2 set up for Gen V? Do you think that Frenchie, Kimiko, some of these characters will be in Gen V Season 2? And if so, which characters do you think will be involved? Let me know in the comment section below. So, crazy stuff, guys. Cannot wait to see what they got coming up for us in Season 5, the final season, and obviously what they have in store for us right now in Gen V, which is currently filming as well. Definitely excited to see what we got in store for the rest of the franchise. So, post comments down below, guys. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and to miss any other videos of The Boys. Be sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Boys. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.